we'd like to see a world in which every person gets access to this type of basic testing.
Testing firm Theranos is formally dissolving, but that is not the final chapter in this story. The founder, Elizabeth Holmes, and another former executive await a criminal trial. They're charged with defrauding investors out of hundreds of millions of dollars and defrauding doctors and patients. If convicted, they face up to 20 years in prison.
The biggest fraud in Silicon Valley. Of course, we are talking about Elizabeth Holmes and
the baritone voice.
The baritone voice. And it's the Theranos.
Yeah.
Which is a really, really famous case. A fraud case, Silicon Valley, well-invested company.
Very well invested, very hyped.
Yeah.
And it was all a fraud.
It was all a fraud.
It's so fascinating how it could be valuated at 8 billion. It had so much famous investors, famous board members. It was the darling. She was interviewed by the president. I mean, it was so hyped, so popular.
She was loved by everyone.
And she was a bit of a psychopath.
Yes. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah.
That's why we're having these kinds of episode, big business mistakes, because we can learn from this. Because it's so easy to get like up in this hype and just believe everything you hear about this magic new company.
Yeah. 17 years as a lawyer, I work a lot with venture capital, angels, and startups.
Yeah.
And I see a good investments and I see bad investments. I see people making mistakes and I see people handling those mistakes really good and some people freaking out, trying to cover up, etc. And that's why we see a big, huge value in sharing this, because there are a lot of documentaries and even movies about these huge scandals.
Yeah.
But we're going to break it down and understand how everybody could get fooled. How nobody, I mean, we're talking people like you and I.
Yeah.
Like humble pie. How come nobody saw it coming?
That's crazy if you ask me.
And it's fun facts at the dinner table also, so let's bring it on.
Really good fun facts. And I'm Ida, I'm your host here on Business Law Toolbox. I'm a communication strategist, and me and Kat have both 20 plus years as entrepreneurs as well. Combine.
Yeah.
Which
we're not that old yet.
We've done a lot, we've seen a lot, so we're happy to share with you guys.
Yeah. That's why we're doing this passion project. We want to share, we'll see what works, what doesn't, and let's go.
Let's go. So the famous Theranos case, what happened?
Well, we have Elizabeth Holmes, the blonde 19-year-old dropout from Stanford, who made this huge innovation where a little tick, and from this little blood sample you can basically tell anything and everything.
Yeah.
Simply put. It was so far from where we are today, what we can do with blood samples today. So it was this huge innovation. The only problem was that innovation did not work.
What?
It was all made up. And, I mean, again, I don't think she woke up and said, oh God, I want to be a fraudster.
No.
I want to make it up. So, lesson number 1 from all of us is actually that founders are supposed to be delusional.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, they're supposed to dream big. I mean, I don't know how many times I've entered a room and you hear founders saying that, well, our software can do this and that, and the users, they have this benefit, and they come with us because, and you're like, hold on. You haven't even started developing yet.
Mm-hmm.
So they speak like future tense is already today. And as long as you're transparent with it, that you're dreaming big, that this is assumptions, it's okay. What happened with Elizabeth was that she started talking about the future tenses now, and when she got questions, she defended it. She created this stack of cards, and when people started poking, started asking, wait, she reverted to trade secrets. confidential. That's secret. We cannot disclose. And people are like, oh, wow. Oh. Then it must be really good. Wow. If I don't know, it must be good, right?
Yeah. And everybody just loved the idea.
Yeah. So that's really, really fascinating and a really good lesson from all of us, that if it's secret, if you don't understand, if it's not disclosed, it might be a red flag rather than it being super hot and super, super heavy.
Yeah. Be mindful.
Be mindful.
So what can you as a startup founder learn from this episode? Let's just bring it on.
Yeah. So confidence and confidentiality is not the same thing.
It's not.
No. So dream big, believe in yourself, and be very clear where you draw the line, what is actually proven. And that is not just the product. I see it also when we talk about revenue. But we have this big, huge customer, and we have this client coming on, and this business partner. And you're like, oh, wow, that's fantastic. Can I see the agreement? Well, yeah, but it's still processing. Okay, but can I see the draft? Well, yeah, but I had the first coffee with him yesterday, and he was super excited.
Oh, wow.
So you had a discussion, or what did you agree on? Well, agree. I'm going to call the team tomorrow, and we're going to have the next meeting. Okay, so you don't have anything on paper, and it's just a discussion? Well, yeah.
Whew.
So be mindful, because seriously, it can turn into fraud. So be very clear when you're talking to investors. Do believe in yourself. Do believe in the promise, but don't overpromise.
Don't overpromise.
No.
And what can you learn as an investor from this case?
So much.
Really? Yeah, a lot. There was a lot of investors involved.
Yeah. So again, number one, secrecy from a founder does not prove anything. It should be a red flag.
Yeah.
And number two, if you don't understand the technical product or the explanation, the innovation, the area, because that was one thing, that many of the investors, the board members, they were not biotech. They were not from the field, the industry, so to speak.
Okay.
Then you either need to make sure that you do understand, or that you do a due diligence, that you bring on experts that do understand.
Wow.
And number three, you need to make sure that you do not use social proof, because she was hyped.
Yeah.
She had other cool angel investors and even VC on board. She had enormous hype in media. The board was super heavy. That's social proof. That does not mean financial proof.
No.
That does not mean technical proof. That does not mean a solid business case. It's so easy to get lured and impressed, right? I know I've been an angel saying that, okay, if she has that angel on, it must be good. And we need to be careful, because that doesn't mean anything. That angel might have trusted another angel, or that angel might have trusted her. And she was lying.
She was. Wow.
And also another lesson, number 4, hush culture. Because this became a big company with employees, right?
Yeah.
And it was really hush culture. You were not allowed to question. There was hush, and you were out. It was a lot of up or out, like rank or yank. And if you have that culture and you're looking to invest, speak to other people. Speak to the team. Find out. Probe a bit. How is she as a leader? How is she as a founder? How is she? Have you ever questioned her? Has there ever been? What happens if a mistake happens? Find out who is she when she's not forward facing, right?
Yeah.
When she's stressed, when it's late night with a team. Find out.
That's really good tip. So this is like a great example how you can be deceived just by a person that is so like popular and the social proof is very high. And the investors, it was not like everyday people. They were high up in the hierarchy, right?
Oh God, yes, they were top level dogs. And like you started out, she was so manipulative that she started using a baritone voice to convince, because that was
super scary. Yeah.
Yeah, so she talked very, very fake about everything. And she had a black turtleneck because she wanted to be Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
And again, hush, everything's secret, everything is hyped, everything is confidential.
Yeah.
So again, charisma, or even this goofy founder kind of charismatic person, let's not be fooled. Even if they're on the front page of the news.
Yeah.
Let's be careful. Because what happened is she went to jail. She went to jail hard and long. And another thing that shows that it's, so scary that we should all think about when we talk about this, even if we're having it in the conversation. It was blood samples. What does that mean? That means that she did not care about people with cancer, about people with diabetes, about people wanting to know their health. She faked it. Sometimes she just didn't care that it was the wrong information.
Yeah.
Or she used real blood tests and she diluted the blood in a way that wasn't supposed to, just to get a result. So, it's really, really without scruples.
Yeah, without scruples, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, that was the Elizabeth Holmes case. Theranos, really famous one. And you can learn a lot from this. So thanks for listening to this episode and thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
And this is not legal advice, as always. It's knowledge sharing.
And a bit of fun fact for the dinner table.
Yeah, a lot of fun facts for the dinner table.
A bit of humble pie also, because we can all get pulled in by a really charismatic founder.
Yeah, we connect with the charismatic people.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hej då!
Hej då!